Talks, sponsored by Lexus of Las Vegas and Lexus of Henderson.
And when it comes to our money, there are 4 key dates to pencil into your agenda. Local financial professional Brad Zucker from Safe Money Advisors joins us with more on those days that you need to remember. So thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you very much. Great to be here.
Oh, Brad, what are these days that we need to remember?
Well, first is our birthday. If you're turning 50 years old, congratulations. You now are eligible for what we call a catch-up contribution into your IRAs and your 401k plans. If you turn 62 this year, you're eligible for your first Social Security checks, but you got to be careful because you're locking payments in at the lowest for the rest of your life. If you're turning 65 this year, great news. You become eligible for your Medicare healthcare benefits. That's a big, big break. And ages 66 and 67, you're now full retirement age for Social Security. But again, you got to be careful because the longer you can delay that check to age 70, the larger your lifetime income will be.
So birthdays are actually pretty easy to remember because
yes.
that's her birthday. But what are the other dates that we need to remember?
Well, April 15th, sadly, is the day that our taxes are due. The quicker you can file your return, the less likely that your tax returns wind up in the hands of scammers. And if you owe money to Uncle Sam this year, you've got to look at adjusting your tax withholdings. What you want to do is check with your employer and get a W-4 form to lower your taxes by withholding more money from your paycheck.
So when is too early to file taxes, and when, obviously we know when it's too late, but when is it too early?
Okay, before January 31, because every financial institution by January 31 must issue their W-2 forms, their 1099s, so your interest and your dividends and your paychecks. If you do this before and wind up getting another income form after, you've got to refile your tax return again.
Yeah, so that could cause some delays.
Oh,
for
absolutely,
you.
and frustration too.
Exactly, exactly. So are there any other dates that we need to remember?
Well, November 1 is open enrollment for most health insurance policies. You want to check with your options through your employer, but more importantly is look for a high deductible and consider what we call a health savings account, or HSA. It allows you to make pre-tax contributions. Your money grows income tax-free, and when you withdraw the funds for your medical expenses, they're income tax-free as well.
All right, so we have your birthday. We have April 15th for tax deadlines. We have the November 1st for healthcare. Any other dates that we need to remember?
Yes, December 31, you've got to make sure that you've withdrawn your IRA required minimum distributions. And Uncle Sam takes this very seriously. If you fail to take that distribution after December 31st, they're going to whack you with a 50% penalty plus your taxes. And if you're not quite sure how much you should be withdrawing, we've got the IRS required distribution table right on my website at safemoneyadvisorsnv.com for people to get started.
Yeah, you can't forget about that. December 31st, just passed a couple of days ago.
That's correct. And people are starting to get concerned, did I take that distribution? And if you didn't, it's okay because the government lets you have a forgiveness if you actually skip that distribution.
All right, thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
all of that information. We'll post it as usual as KTNV.com. Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
And of course, Money Talks is brought to you by Lexus of Las Vegas and Lexus of Henderson. And coming up